Hi guys, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's taking care of their mental, spiritual, and physical health during these tough times. And also just remember, it's not going to last forever. Alright, so welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nomzi Zulu, and if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. Like, share, and comment so we can spread the positivity throughout this world, because honey, that's what we're trying to achieve here. Okay, so today what I really want to talk about is meditation. Okay, so I want to talk about what is meditation and why is meditation so important. And very often I've actually heard people saying that they can't meditate or they've never tried meditating and all that stuff. But reality is we all meditate, whether it's voluntarily or involuntarily. Yeah, I need to stop using these big words because they just don't work out with me. Okay, so what I want to read out to you is the definition according to Google of meditation, worrying, and imagination. Okay, so what is meditation? It is a practice where an individual uses a technique such as mindfulness or focusing the mind on a particular object, thought, or activity to train attention and awareness and achieve a mental clear and emotional calm and stable state. Okay, and then worrying is causing anxiety about actual or potential problems. You keep thinking about problems or unpleasant things that might be connected to the problems. And then imagination is the ability of the mind to be creative. And firstly, I just want to say, like, when you look at what imagination is, it says that it's the ability of the mind to be creative, right? And then it says with worrying, causing anxiety about actual or potential problems. Okay, so basically when you're thinking about potential problems, your mind is being creative. So you're imagining those potential problems. They actually don't exist. Okay, and then meditation is focusing the mind on a thought or activity. Okay, so after reading these definitions, I think it's fair to actually say we've all meditated in a way. It's just the way that we go about doing the meditation is different, or we think that it's not meditation because you haven't actually classified it as meditation. Okay, I want to read this one quote that I saw. I'm gonna put it in the description box who it's by, because I actually can't pronounce a person's name, but it says we suffer more in imagination than we do in reality. Okay, so that's where the importance of meditation actually comes in. But going back to what meditation is, it is any form of imagination, any form of thinking deeply about any type of situation that you may be going through. I think when it's said as meditation, it's because like it's positive. After you've watched this video, please don't say you've never meditated before, because chances are you have meditated. It's just you've never sat still and said, I'm meditating. And why is meditation so important? That we suffer more in our imagination than we do in reality, right? Because so often the pain that is in our minds, or the things that happen in our minds, are more intensified than what they actually will be. Because when you're thinking about something in your mind, most of the time you don't include God's glory in it. You don't include God's provision for your life. You don't include the comforts that God will bring into your life through the situation that you're going through. So it's so important for us to meditate and take care of our minds and our thoughts, and that every single time you start thinking of something that's worrying you or something that's hurting you, you start feeding that thing with positivity. Another reason why I think that it's important for us to meditate in a positive way is that guys, we are living in a world that is just fast. Everything around us is happening so fast, and the future is even faster, and whether we're accepted now or later, it's going to happen. So it's very important to understand that in the future, most people are not going to have time for you, because most people are going to be so busy trying to catch up with what the world is going to be requiring from us. And your mental health and your spiritual health is going to be up to you. You have to sort it out, otherwise you're going to get left behind. So it's important for you to be able to sit down and deal with your thoughts, deal with the worries in your heart. Obviously get help if you need help, but giving time to think. Whether you guys, you don't even have to be sitting on a yoga mat and being extra. I mean, it's fun doing that. But even when you're washing dishes, for example, that worrying thing will come into your thought, and then you need to start thinking, okay, I'm worried about this. What could I pour over it that is positive? What does God say about my worry? All those things, guys. And we can't forget the promise. The one promise that God has for all of us is that He will give us a future, and He will give us hope. I mean, even in Zulu it says ithemba libulali. So if you worried, then you need to switch on and look for ithemba, look for that hope, because there is always hope. And I think when you meditate in a positive way, you'll start appreciating the little things that God's given you. Even though you'll be worried about other things and whatever, but the positive things are always there. The God's kindness and God's favor is, guys. I do hope now that I've explained what meditation is, that people will have a different perspective of it, and that it's not just sitting down on a yoga mat and just it's more than that. You can literally meditate anyway, when you are driving in your car. Focus on the road as well. But obviously whatever you're worried about will always pop in. You need to confront that worry, that listen, I know that God has a plan for my life. As long as I'm alive, God has a plan for my life. And you have to just keep meditating on the positive things. So guys, I just want to encourage you to meditate positively. And even when you are worrying, tell your mind that I am meditating, and because I'm meditating, I choose to do it in a positive way and do not stay in the sadness. So remember that you must fight for yourself more than anything. Alrighty, I hope that was encouraging. I hope that if you had a mindset that meditation is not for you, or it's not a thing, or whatever, you can change that and actually understand that we all do it whether we like it or not. And yeah, guys, please do share, comment, and just encourage me, please, to encourage you to be the best person, so that we can make this world a better place and a positive place. Because wow, honestly, we're so sick of this. Anyway, bye you guys, love you lots.